Okay, this is my first kind of raw talk, you can say. It's dark out here, so just bear with me. This is my first time, so yeah, again, bear with me. I made an Instagram post, and it was a video of me doing skull crushers, and in the middle of the video, you'll see me take a second pause. It's like a split second, and I was gonna give up. My mind wanted to give up and stop. I did not let my mind do that. I took my body, or I had my body take control over my mind and actually go to the point where I physically can't lift another rep. The reason why I'm making that point is your mind wants you in a comfortable position. Like, for example, if I stopped doing the skull crushers, I would have been, like, I'll keep my phone like this. There you go. I would have been much more comfortable because I wouldn't have to work hard. Now, in other scenarios, like let's say you want to study, or you have a test coming up and you don't want to study. That's your mind trying to get you not to study. It's trying to find all these excuses to make up to get you from not studying. But when you go into that uncomfortable position and you sit there and you physically stay as long as you can, just to focus, just to try, even if your brain isn't like connecting with the words, you're physically trying to work, putting yourself in that uncomfortable position, you're gonna grow, you're gonna improve. No matter what, you are going to improve because your mind is working and it's growing. It's basically working out. It's basically getting a workout. And when you work out, you grow, your muscles grow. That's what your mind's doing. Now, that's the problem with a lot of people, and it's a big problem with me. It's still a problem with me. I try my hardest not to stay in those comfortable positions. Like when it comes to me doing work, I still have a hard time getting up and going to do the work. And my brain does not want me to do work. Like, it literally wants me to just relax and scroll all day, eat unhealthy foods. But I don't eat unhealthy foods. I get my mind in that uncomfortable position. My face is probably cut off. I get my mind in that uncomfortable position and I let it grow by eating healthy foods. I get my lazy ass up. I take 30 minutes to go make my food, and I sit down and eat it. And I feel better. Why? Because I didn't go and be a fat ass and go get fucking McDonald's and then eat it. Because, like, we all know that's not good for you. Like, that's not good with you. It has all these oils and shit, and like, you don't need that. Seed oils and all that stuff. Anyways, that goes towards you trying to reach a goal. If you're trying to reach a goal in life, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month. I'll just use that just for an example, all right? But it comes with a cost. It comes with sacrifices. That makes you uncomfortable, obviously. Your mind's gonna be really uncomfortable for making sacrifices. And sacrifices and time and hard work. Those are really, and mindset too. Let me throw that in there too. You have to have a mindset, obviously, to work through that. You're working really hard to earn $10,000 a month. So you put yourself in the uncomfortable position of working hard. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really difficult because you gotta get every single day, hop on, do it wherever you're trying to make your $10,000 from. Let's just say it's from day trading, and hop on your computer every single day, work hard, try to study new strategies, all this stuff every single day. Even if you're not making progress, you're gonna make progress eventually because you put in the time and you put in, or you sacrifice time. You sacrifice things that you like. Time. You could have spent that time hanging out with friends. You could have spent that time hanging out with a girlfriend. You could have spent that time doing whatever the hell you're gonna do. But you dedicated that time to your goal. And then let's say a month later, who knows, that could happen. I don't know. I'm not a person who knows a lot about day trading. But a month later, you start making progress. You see, that needle starts to move, or how they say that ball starts to roll down the hill. It's gonna happen. But when you take, let me think how this is. So let's say you miss a day, you're being lazy, that drops quick. First of all, your body's already used to getting the work in every single day, putting the repetitions in every single day. So it starts getting easier and easier. Let's say you have a lazy day, because that's gonna happen. It's gonna be hard. You have a lazy day, you're gonna set yourself back so far, it's gonna be unbelievable. You might not think that, but I promise you, it happens to me, it happens to everybody. You're gonna be set back so far. And it's gonna take longer to get back to where you wanna be. So now you set yourself back. You're working much harder. Let me turn around. Working much harder, and it's gonna take a lot longer. So it's like climbing up these stairs, right? You're climbing up these stairs. It takes a long time to climb up these stairs, and then once you miss, you fall. But when you fall down the stairs, you don't fall down one step. You usually fall down multiple steps. Think about it like that. You're falling down multiple steps. That's what's gonna happen. You fall down multiple steps, it's gonna take longer to climb all the way back those steps because you fell. That's my point. I've had a lot of guys, handful of guys, DM me asking how I stay consistent. It's hard. Let me tell you, it's really hard. Man, I've been fat for like most of my life, and I wish I had someone help me and, be like a mentor, like help me throughout this. I would have made so much more progress because I'm by myself. I'm learning by myself. I don't have anybody there to help me or hold my hand. Now, I'm not saying if I had a mentor, he would hold my hand. I'm assuming the mentor wouldn't hold your hand the whole time. You can't really see me, but it took me a long time to be consistent. I have guys ask me, how are you so consistent? Well, after time, putting yourself in that uncomfortable position to work hard, eat healthy, stop eating dog shit, watch what you're eating, because when you're not watching what you're eating and like you just fucking eat whatever, you're gonna get fat. Unless you eyeball the shit out of it and understand what you need to eat. Because there's guys who are in crazy shape and they don't track their meals because they eyeball it. They know what they're eating. Anyways, my phone's at 10%. I'm trying not to go too long. Anyways, after that time you put in of, sacrificing the unhealthy foods, sacrificing that time to work out, and you don't even have to sacrifice that long too when it comes to getting in shape. I mean, it could take a lot longer, let's be real, but sacrificing that it's gonna take time. It's gonna take effort, commitment, and sacrificing things. But, how do I say this? Bear with me. What was I saying? Anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought after there was a person walking past me, and I was looking, and I kind of like, ugh. Anyways, consistency. That's what we're talking about. After you start working hard, said it again, start working hard, sacrifice, and you train that mindset, it's gonna get easier and easier. It's gonna be hard at first, and there's gonna be days where you don't want to do it. There's gonna be days where you don't want to get up, where you don't want to make a trade or whatever you guys do. And then once you work past that, your mind starts to grow. You literally work out. Your brain is literally getting a pump of that dopamine. That dopamine, think of it as a pump. Like you're hitting a set and you get a pump. That dopamine is your pump. And then after, when your muscle grows, it doesn't grow in the workout, but I'm not gonna cross, I don't wanna get hit. It doesn't grow during the workout. It gives you that dopamine, which is that pump. And then you grow after the day, or as days goes on. That's your brain. Your brain grows as days goes on, and it makes it so much easier. Same with working out. You get stronger in the gym. Your brain gets stronger. You're much smarter. So that's what it is. If you guys are trying to hit a goal, yeah, I have so many goals in life. I'm not even close to where I want to be, but I'm doing what I need to do to reach my goal, and I'm working hard. You know, there's days that I don't want to do it. There's days I don't want to do anything. I just want to relax. But if you take those days off, you're falling down those stairs. You slip down the stairs, you slip a couple stairs down. Now it's going to take a lot longer to build up to, or walk up those stairs. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to start making more videos like this. I won't get one where it's dark where you can barely see me. Again, like, it was raining today, and I didn't want to get, my shoes are kind of getting wet, but I didn't want to get muddy, because if you follow me on my Instagram, I'll throw my Instagram in my bio. You can see I post every single day. I post my meals. I post my vitamins. I wake up at 5:30 every single morning. I walk 10,000 steps every single morning. I'm like stuttering. But, you know, the canal was all muddy. I didn't want to get my shoes all muddy. But I'm walking, you know, in the neighborhood on my sidewalks, getting my 10,000 steps in. But follow my Instagram if you want to see me stay consistent. So I'm not just making this crap up and saying, hey, I'm a consistent person. And then, like, you guys, it's kind of hard to believe. So if you follow my Instagram, you'll see on my stories that I'm consistent every single day, even the days I don't want to do it. The days that I'm super, super busy, I'll still squeeze as much time as I can in to put in some work. If I fall behind, I do twice as much the next day. I don't do a little bit and just stop. I do twice as much the next day. So I love you guys. I'll make more videos.